Hello everyone, welcome back to Oliveboard. My name is Umer and today we have a session regarding mixture and alligation. Obviously, quite important topic we have to discuss today. I mean, what are the multiple type of questions to be asked in banking exam? And we will discuss that. And what are the different type of pattern that could be asked? What are the multiple track that we will use to solve the question in? Yes, Dr. Amit, 8 baje, he. Okay, good evening, my dear. Good evening. Okay, so we have started this session. Okay, my dear. There was a little bit delay of 30 seconds, 40 seconds. So today we will discuss this one of important topic, obviously, that is mixture and alligation. We will discuss this. What are the different type of pattern, question and all that could be asked in banking exam, that we will discuss. Okay. Good evening, dear sir. Good evening, Alok. Good evening, Hemat. Hi, Naveen Rana. Good evening, my dear. Okay. Okay. Good evening everyone, good evening. Okay, going for the session, start this session. Okay, good evening everyone, good evening. Yes, my dear. Okay, so going for this session, we are going to start this session. Session is, obviously we are going to deal every possible numerical regarding mixture and alligation. Starting with the numerical first, my dear. Give me the answer for it. Good evening everyone. Please do share this video and like. Also, okay, go for it. Okay, now. Calculate the first one. Hemanta, okay. Oh my God, what happened? 1 second. Please try it. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my dear. Leo, 7:3. A part. Okay. Ashwini, 7:3. A. Okay. Anu, A. Raveen Rana, 7:3. Talk in Hindi. Manoj Kumar sir. Okay, I will talk Hindi also, no problem. I will talk in Hindi also. We are going to tackle this question. हम इस question को करेंगे. Okay, there are multiple type of question to be asked in mixture. Sometimes ratio is given, sometimes quantity is given, sometimes cost is given. So ratio, quantity, cost, sometimes they are related. Okay, sometimes they are given in one question only. So Supin says, sir, it is 7:3. Saswata, 7:3. Bhagwas, okay. Hemanta, okay. Just do it. Okay, my dear. Going to tackle this question. Whenever these type of question are asked, okay, what the question is, in what ratio must a seller mix two varieties of pulses costing 15 rupees and 20 rupees, okay, kgs respectively, so that get a mixture of this much. Okay, there is a seller. I will tell you only for this question. I mean, you should have the basic concept regarding when something is going to make. There is a quantity 1, quantity 2. When they are mixed, there will be the product. I mean, the third product, output product, that's called a mixed product. Okay, so we have the cost for everyone. Okay, so product A we have the product B, and there is something that is 3. Use the property of alligation. What does alligation says? Alligation says this will be the product, I mean the mixture 1, this will be the mixture 2. When they mix, they form a quantity C. So what we are going to do, that is, now in order to find the ratio is nothing, this value to this value. How to find this value, how to find that value, very important, my dear. I will explain for this question later. Sir, you should, sir, okay, yes, my dear. Okay, now 7 is to say hello, good evening. Yes, my dear. So now in order to calculate the value for this one also, there is a quantity A, quantity B, they are forming a C. How to calculate this ratio? That will be B minus C. One thing that I want to tell you, this B will be greater than A, and this C is nothing, it is value should be in between A and B. I mean, it is a mean value between, not the mean value, but can be saying that the in between A and B. Okay, so how can we find this ratio? It is B minus C. And how this could be like C minus A. Okay, now it is a condition was given that we mix 50 rupees, the pulses with 15 rupees and pulses with 20 rupees. They form something that the cost is how much? 16.5 5. So how to find the value? 20 minus 16, it will be like 3.5. Okay. Now 15 minus 16 point, how much it will be? It will be 1.5. You got the value? Okay. Now you can find the ratio. I am here first time. Okay, my dear. Okay. Yes, I am just taking it easily, in easy manner. We are going just follow easy pattern. I have just told you how to tackle this question by alligation method. Alligation method says if these quantities are given, this method, 15, 20, you can do one thing. You have this quantity is given, this quantity is given, this minus this will be this one, this minus this will be this one. Now you have to find the ratio between 3.5 to 15. You can easily find ratio between 35 to 15. Okay, now there will be something. Okay, yes, my dear, that is nothing. Now we are going to deal, that is, if you cut it by 5, it will be 7:3. Okay. So yeah, I will take the basic concepts first. No problem. Okay, my dear. We will go for the basic concept first. No problem. So the basic concept regarding this is that whenever I have quantity A, okay, there is something, water, milk, anything, and it is mixed with quantity B. Now try to understand the concept, what alligation and mixture says. I have quantity A, quantity B. I am going to mix up. Okay, if I mix up, it makes a quantity C. You can assume that if they are like, you can assume there, if the cost for this was like 12, the cost for this was 15 rupees per kg, 12 rupees per kg. The cost for C will be in between 12 and 15, but it will be greater than A, it will be less than B. In between will be. Okay, now how to find the value for this and this? Then you can definitely find the proportion. Okay, good evening, my dear. Good evening, my dear. So the value for this is calculated, as we know, B is bigger term. So B minus C, it will be B minus C will be this term. As we know, C will be greater than A, it will be C minus A. Clear? This, yes, my dear. So it is clear to, yeah. Yes, man, it is too easy, too easy. No, sir. Okay, my dear. So great. So you can do this wise, you can find the ratio between them. Whenever I find that there should be a more conceptual, like we should go for basic also, I will teach that. Also, no, don't worry. Okay. Now here we have a one formula, that is, now you can see what I have taken. Can I write the smallest term A minus C? A minus C, this upon this is nothing but divide. If I divide this minus this with the help of like B minus C, sorry, going for this concept, I will tell you the ratio, then you have to handle every problem. I mean C minus A, okay, then divide by B minus C. Okay, I mean this is a bigger term, that is why I just take C minus B, then B minus A. Their ratio will be how much? You take this value, it will be, if it is P, if it is Q, the ratio will be nothing, P upon Q. You have to solve multiple questions on the basis of this formula. So you just remember this formula. I mean this is a practical formula, na? So you have to remember that formula, then you have to solve multiple questions. This question should be understood. Now go for this question. Very good evening, my dear. Leo says it is 16, Madhukar 16, Alan 16, and Target says it is 16. Hemanta 16. So it should be 16. Okay, now the question is that in a mixture of oil and water, the volume, total volume is given as 80. Clear? Total volume is given as 80. The ratio of oil to water is given as how much? 3. Okay, I can assume that they are 80 liter and the ratio is given upon in which it is between oil and water is given as how much? It is given as 3:2. In 30 liter solution mixture, there is oil to water that is given into 3:2. Okay. Sir, how much delay? Yes, but there is something delay in between that. Okay, so now this is the ratio. Now if you see the question, we have to calculate how much quantity of water will be added to make the mixture equal. We are going to put some more water in this mixture in order to make this like quantity in equal. Okay, ratio. Can I say that if oil, the ratio of oil is 3 to water is 2, what is the quantity for oil? Sir, it will be 3/5 multiply with 80, so that it will be how much? 3 multiplied with 16, it is how much? That it is 48. If it is 48, what will be that? That will be 32. So you got that in 80 liter of solution of oil and water, there will be 48 liter of how much? Oil and 32 liter of milk. Yeah, sorry, water. Yes. Shaka says it is 16. Okay, my dear. So you got the value for this. This is 48:32. Now the question is that in order to make mixture equal, we have 48 and 32 liter. So in order to make equal, we have to raise only one. We cannot raise 48 now. So there is only, we are going to put more water in order to make it equal to 48. That is nothing. We have to add something, that is 16. So 16 will be the correct option for this. So option A will be the correct option. Yes, 16 will be the correct option for this, my dear. Okay, Madhukar says, sir, it is 217:143. Okay. Udkar says it is option A, and Alan says it is option C, and Alan says it is A. Okay, let's see the question. Give me the fast calculation. I will tell you how to tackle such questions. You can do this question obviously by two methods. I will tell you both methods how we can tackle such type of question. If they are, obviously one or two or more than two questions can be asked in exam also. So equal quantities of 3 mixture of petrol and kerosene, like we have a ratio. So there is ratio 5:3, 3:2, and 7:5, and the ratio is given in between petrol and kerosene. So this is a ratio between P and K. Now the question is that they are mixed. Now they are mixed. We are going to find the ratio of petrol and kerosene in the mixture. So we are dealing with find the value for how much that's called. We are going to find the mixture value at last. If they are mixed, container A with container B and C, they are mixed. There will be some ratio. We are going to find that ratio only. Okay, my dear. How to tackle that question? See, my dear, there are multiple ways. One way is that Ashwini C 7217443, Hemanta C. Okay, my dear. So there are two methods. I will tell you both by alligation method or both by simplest method, trick method also. We will go for both methods. Okay. One method is that you can go for total. Total is nothing, sir. If total is T, the total in container is T. From petrol is 5 ratio, kerosene is 3 ratio. That will be, sir, 8 ratio. Total, sir, this is petrol is 3, kerosene is 2, it will be, sir, 5. Sir, petrol is 7, kerosene, it will how much? It will be 12. Okay, now I just make this total. Now calculate the LCM for total. I will tell you the both method. I will solve this question by both methods simply. In order to calculate the value for 8, 5 and 12, it should be like 120. Yeah, it should be 120. 120 is LCM. If I have to make this LCM, I have to multiply this with 10, this with 24, and this with 15. What I will do, this is a one method that you can directly solve this question. Yes, LCM will be, yes, my dear, it will be like how much? 120 will be the LCM. After solving this, now you have to multiply 15 with this, it will be 75. Also 15 with this, it will be 45. Okay, 5 with this, it will be how much? Oh, sorry, 24 with this, it will be how much? 72. That with this, it is 48. Okay, now 12 with 7, it will be how much? 10 with 7, it will be 70. Or 10 with 5, it will be 50. Okay, now if you see the question, it is quite simple now. You can sum this quantity, you will get the ratio. Okay, if you see, it will be 7, 2, 1. Okay, now going for this, it will be 3, 4, 4, 9, 4, 8, 9, 13, 14. So this is one method. I will tell you both methods by which you can calculate any problem. Whenever you stuck with first method, you can go for second method also. So there are multiple ways you can solve any question. Okay, going with the basic manner. Yes, 75, 45. Yes, my dear. That method also I will tell you. So is this clear? This method I will going to explain the second method also. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, my dear. Okay, you can go for this method also. Sir, there are one more method. I will show you that method also. So you can do one thing, that is you can take one quantity. We have two quantities, that is petrol or kerosene. You can make a fix for petrol, just calculate petrol, kerosene with respect to that. I will tell you that method also. It is your choice by which method you will go. If I take this is petrol, obviously I have ratio petrol to that of kerosene. I will tell you that method also. When you see problem, you can calculate by any method, okay, depending upon you. This is the ratio, and 7:5. You will reach the same. Okay, now the question is that if I take petrol as a reference, you can take kerosene as a reference, whichever you take. Okay, what will be ratio of petrol in first one? Sir, it is 5/8. Okay, what is the ratio for petrol in this? Sir, it is 3/5. Okay, what is the ratio for petrol? Sir, it is 7/12. Okay, so this is the data what I got. Sometimes you can calculate by this method. Now you have to find the ratio. This is a petrol to kerosene. This is total. Okay, petrol to total. So you have to make this common na. There will be similar pattern. We have similar here will be LCM. Same matter. You have to take LCM. You will get 120. This is a petrol quantity. This is total quantity. You can find the value of petrol. Then subtract it from it. You will get the kerosene. Similar matter. Yes, yes, my dear. You can go for both method. You know. Now, if you see, you have to multiply it with how much? 15. Multiply this with 24. Multiply this with how much? 10. You will get how much? 75 upon 120. Okay, it will be how much? It will be 72 upon 120, or it will be how much? 70 upon 120. So you got this data. It means the petrol is nothing but sum of this is a petrol. And what is the, this is total, na? This is total. Petrol you have total minus petrol, you get kerosene, you can get the ratio. Depending upon you, if it is clear, please write clear. I will move to the next question. There are multiple ways to solve the ratio and first method is, yes, my dear, first method is, I mean, easy. Go for that. Whichever you feel comfortable, you should go for that. Okay, but you should have the knowledge regarding the method. If you're stuck for any method, you can go for next method. Okay. Okay, Modukar says it is 41 is to 15. Devkar says that it is 41 to 15. Sonia said it is option D. Devi said it is option D. Hemanta said it is option D. Option D means 41 is to 15. Okay. Okay. Harpreet said it is option D. Leo option D. Okay, my dear. Just see, I mean, there are multiple ways. I told you there are multiple ways to solve these type of problems. Okay, whichever you feel comfortable, go with that one. Whichever you feel you are saving much more time, go for that. Okay, so and do practice by that method. There are two container of equal capacity. The ratio of alcohol to water, okay, in the first container is given as 3:1. First container, the ratio of alcohol to water is given by this, and in the second container it is given by this. We have two container. Container A, the ratio between alcohol and water is given as how much? 3:1. For container B, the ratio is given as how much? 5:2. Okay, if they are mixed, now they are going to mix. We have to find the ratio between the alcohol to water in the mixture solution. So what could be the strategy for this? That is very important. Sometimes if I see, yeah, now we are going to find the value if the mix up, then the ratio of alcohol to water in the mixture is. Okay, if you see, I will get I mean, most of you maybe go for this method. If I find the total, it is 4, it is 5. Nah, see na, so it is, if I add them, it will be 4. If I add them, it will be 5. Okay, make equal quantity of 2 container by LCM. Yes, my dear. Now, in order to find the LCM of 4 and 5 total, I always suggest to you the LCM of total. We have to calculate only for LCM of total, not for these quantities. 4 and 5 LCM will be 20. So multiply this with 5, multiply this with 4. So what I get is that you don't have to write these multiple steps. You have to write in only one step, and that is by it will be 15. Okay, so alcohol to water will be 15. Now multiplying 5, it will be 5. Okay, now multiplying 4 with this, it will be how much? 20. Okay, multiplying this with this, it will be 8. Okay. Four part and 7 part. Okay, my dear. देखो mistake कहाँ की थी मैंने? Sorry, it is nothing. It is not 4. Okay, it is 7. You told me at late time. Okay, 5 and 2, it will be 7. So we are going to find the LCM between 4 and 7, that will be 28. Multiply it with 4, multiply it with 7. Now what values we get are very important. Sir, after multiplying 7 to this, it will be 21. After multiplying 7 with this, it will be 7. Okay, after multiplying 4, it will be 20. After multiplying 4 with this, it will be how much? It will be 8, na? Okay, so 21, 20, this will be how much? 41. That to 7 to 8, it will be 15. Okay, there is only one step that you have to follow this question, is that take ratio, make a total, calculate LCM and get the answer. Very simplified way, yes, my dear. That I just write, I thought it is 3, 2, I just make 5. Now it was 7. Just make by calculation this way, definitely you will get the answer. If it is clear to everyone, please write clear. Okay, moving ahead. Okay, clear to everyone, my dear. So, yeah, 41 into 15. Yes, my dear. Devi, it is 41. Yes, yes. Yeah. Okay. Yavneet, if this clear na, is there any problem like concept is clear na? Okay. So yes, sir. Okay, 17 is to 14. Option D, 17, 14. Option D. Okay. Madhukar or Rahul says, sir, it is 5 is to 11, 6 is to 7. ऐसा करके. Okay, my dear. Both ways I will tell you. Don't worry, my dear. Devakar says, sir, it is 14 is to 17. Okay. Do you know why I told you by this method is that sometimes you have the data is given in that way and you have to solve this question in simple, I mean less time. That is why I just, yeah, Himanta said it is D. Okay, now see the question. The ratio of water and alcohol in two different container is given. Okay, so it is given like 5, like two different container, 5 is to 6. Ratio is given between water and alcohol, and the ratio between, for first container it is given as 5 is to 6. For second container it is given as 6 is to 1. Okay, now you can see that, my dear, in what mixture, in what ratio we are required to mix the mixture of these two containers in order to get a new mixture in which the ratio of water and alcohol is this. Now we are going to mix them up. Okay, now we are mixing them up. We will get a new mixture that will be A plus B. Now their ratio is given as how much? 7 is to 4. Okay, now you got something new. Okay, this is the me. Now we are finding that in what ratio we have to mix these two solution. There is some ratio that we are going to find. Now I told you one thing. You can go first to this one. Calculate total. So it is, sir, here we have 11, here we have 7, sir, here we have 11. So calculate the ratio. Calculate the LCM for total. Calculate the LCM for 7 and 11. Sir, we have LCM as 77. 77, in order to make it 77, multiply with 7. In order to make it 77, multiply with 11. In order to make it 77, multiply by 7. So what we got between water and alcohol is very important. That is, by multiplying this 7, we will get 35 is to 42 for this solution. Multiplying 11, 66, that 11, multiplying by 7, 49, that 28. This is a total solution we got ratio. Now actually what we see is that you have to take, I just told, yeah, Leo 17, 14. Yes, my dear. Now the thing is that Yavneet, yes, LCM क्यों ले रहे हैं sir? Okay, in order to make it equal, now obviously we have to make some equal base on which we have to decide how much we will take from this container, how much we can take on this container. That is why we are taking LCM, some base values. On the basis of that, we take some decision. Okay, now you can take either water, either alcohol, whichever you feel comfortable. You can take any one. Sir, if I take first one alcohol, what is that? It means by mixing this and this container, sir, 35 or 66, when they mix up, they make something 49. Sir, वो ना 49 बनाते हैं, and that you have to find the ratio. If you go for 66 minus 40, it will be 17. 35 minus 49 minus 35, it will be 14. Okay, you can try, you can go for alcohol also. If you have the method, definitely. Rahul, is this understood, my dear? Now you can go for alcohol and you can find, you can take this value, you can find, you will find the same ratio. So you can solve this question by this. I mean, quite simple. Just be focused with LCM. You should have a great concept regarding LCM. Okay, if not, I will tell you that also in simplification method once we start that. Okay, so this is the ratio. You can take this one and you can solve. Okay, clear to everyone, my dear? Is this clear to everyone? So the option is 17 is to 14. That is option number D, given by multiple students here. Okay, so Leo, okay, is this clear everyone, my dear? Okay. Okay, please give me the answer for this. Some people are saying, sir, अल्कोहल लेके भी सेम आएगा ना? यस माय डियर. एंड क्लियर सर. क्लास टाइमिंग क्या है और टॉपिक वाइज क्लास होगा क्या? यस माय डियर, दिस सेशन विल बी ऑलवेज फ्रॉम mostly Monday to Saturday. Sometimes if any problem, Saturday will not be there, so Monday to Saturday will be, and the timing will be like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. and it will be discussed, I mean, every topic. We have started this mixture and alligation. This topic, minimum there will be 2 to 3 lectures on that. Every possible numerical will be discussed in this with concepts and with tricks. Okay, this is the class session. Okay, if your exams are on like we have exams on 17, there are multiple exams regarding SBI PO prelims. So for that there are session at 3 p.m. I mean we are taking like top 100 problems that can be asked regarding arithmetic. Okay my dear, that is great. Okay, so the answer that I got from multiple questions, multiple students, is that they are interested in option. Okay. Himad says, sir, it is option D. Yavneet sir, it is 20%. Suresh, yes Suresh my dear, thank you, you are welcome. Yes my dear, we can do one thing. We can take three session. दो नहीं तो 3 session करेंगे. Don't worry. We can do one thing. For mixture and alligation we can make 3 sessions. Don't worry. Every possible condition is here. Okay, now there is something given. If you see, the condition is given. Sometimes data is very simple, less data, but we have to find much more. Okay, the question is that a shopkeeper mixes 10% of kerosene to his petrol. Okay, and then he sells the whole mixture at the price of petrol. I mean, there is some dishonest seller. What he did, he mixed 10% of kerosene to petrol. Okay, then sells it as a rate of petrol in order to get more profit. Okay, if the cost price of kerosene is 50% of the cost price of petrol, I mean, why he makes that? There is the cost price of petrol, like kerosene, is less. That is why he mixes. Okay, and now we have to find out what is the net profit percentage. Obviously we have, where there will not, because I have exam on 90. Yes my dear, now you can do one thing. There will be every day 3 p.m. Tomorrow there will be not. Okay, from Monday you can join the 3 p.m. session. We are taking problems regarding all. Okay, so you can join that also. Now see the question. Now the question is very important. 10% kerosene is added to petrol. What does that mean? 10% means 1/10. Does it mean that, sir, 10% means that there is, that will be 1/10? What does that mean, sir? If this is kerosene, there will be 1 liter kerosene in total 10 liter of mixture. What does that mean, sir? 1 liter of kerosene will be for every 10 liter of mixture. It means there will be 9 liter of petrol. If there are 9 liter of petrol, 1 liter will be kerosene. That means 10% is clear for everyone. Okay my dear, now we are interested in profit percentage. Okay, so I can say, sir, kerosene liter, if I say, if it is 1 liter, petrol will be, sir, now 9. Okay sir, 9 लेके चलेंगे. Okay, okay, now moving to the next one, we have, it is given that the cost price of kerosene is half. Okay, assume that, sir, we have make this condition according to this data. Sir, if kerosene is 1 liter per, if I percentage, I am going to calculate 1. Okay, what could be the value of petrol? 2 rupees. Yes my dear, Leo said it is 1:9. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that is very good. 1:9, very good. Now if kerosene is 1, petrol will be 2. Now what we are going to calculate? 5.55. So we have 5.26, 6.2. Okay, now see, this cost is given na. How much? We have a 50% cost, and what is the profit percentage? Now first condition is that if he sells, okay, if he sells only petrol, what will be the cost price? So there are 10 liter of cost. Okay, the 10 liter of petrol, that will be multiplied by 2. It should be 20 rupees cost price for the seller. But he is a dishonest person. What did he do? He make 1 rupee, like he may add 1 of kerosene, means 1 liter of kerosene with 1 rupee plus 9 liter of petrol that have a cost of 2 rupees. It is nothing but 19. Okay, now it should be like 20 cost price. Now it is only 19 cost price for the seller. So how much there will be the percentage profit? Sir, it will be how much? 20 minus 19 upon 19 into 100. Sir, it is nothing but 100 upon 19. Calculate the value. I took 10:1 ratio. I got wrong answer. Sir, what 5 topic of arithmetic is the most SBI I have examined? Yes, Amit, my dear Amit. Okay, so is this clear? What will be the value? 100 upon 19. Give me that. Yes, my dear. It is 5.26. I will tell you what to do. Okay, I will tell you. Yes, my dear. Okay, now you got the value. How to tackle such type of question? Very good. Sometimes data is given not so enough, but we have to find something. If 10% is given, I mean, there is a ratio itself given between kerosene and petrol. Now we can calculate one thing. Amit asks, sir, Amit, please join batch tomorrow. I mean, Monday we have 3 p.m. batch. Sunday will be marathon. Okay, marathon for all these students who are preparing for exam from 17. So it will be 12 p.m. Sunday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. marathon for Quant. Every possible Quant, we are dealing with the multiple. Obviously, there are most important topics regarding if we do time and work, time, distance, speed, and all that. Percentage also, ratio, proportion. These are very important. Mixture, alligation. Okay, so a partnership. There are multiple questions asked on that, my dear. So you should yes. Anil, is this? Sir, repeat this. Okay, my dear. Is this understood? Okay, now I will repeat again. Just be with me. It is said that there is a dishonest seller. What did he do? He like mix 10% kerosene to petrol. Okay, 10% kerosene he mixed with the petrol. Okay, now and then he sells this mixture at the petrol price. Why? Because the cost price of kerosene is 50% to that of the petrol. Obviously the cost price of, obviously we know that the price of petrol have a large, I mean good enough price. So that's why in order to get the percentage there is some mix up. Okay, now 10% kerosene means 1 upon 10. What does that mean? I mean there will be 1 liter of kerosene for every total mixture of 10. And then 10, what does 10 mean? Sir, it is 9 liter petrol and 1 liter kerosene. You got that value? I am just assuming, okay, according to the condition, the cost price of kerosene is 50% to the cost price of petrol. Sir, if I assume the kerosene as 1, the cost price of petrol will be 2 as per the given. Now I make the condition. If he buys, if he sells 10, obviously there will be 2 conditions. First condition is that if he has not mixed like this kerosene, what could be the cost price? For 10 liter with 22 rupees per liter petrol, it will be 20. But he makes mix up in order to get like more profit. So 1 liter kerosene, the cost will be 1 rupee, and for next 9 liter the cost is 2. You will get 19. Okay, now obviously cost price was 20. He makes my mix up 19 to get profit. So profit ratio is nothing but what is the difference between 20 and 19. You got 1 with respect to like 19 multiply by 100. You will get the value. Yes, my dear. Okay, great. Sir, please next question. Yes, my dear. So there was a confusion for a student, that was I was explaining. Okay. Okay, welcome, my dear Anil. So Manjeet sir, it is 100, and Anil Kumar says, sorry, Manjeet sir, it is C. Divakar sir, it is 100. Rakesh Saini sir, it is C. 100. Okay. Ashwini says 100. Oh, okay. I will tell you the simplest way. Go for it if you know that. If not, just do practice for this. None of Yaunit Saxena says, sir, it is none of these. Okay, see, my dear, how to tackle. Now, in a solution of a 100-liter mixture of milk and water, there is a solution that will be of mixture and water. Okay. Now, the water is only 80%. Sorry, 30%. I mean the quantity in this, what we have solution of, sorry, not 80, it is 40-liter solution. So we have 40-liter solution in which the contents are in the ratio of milk and water. First condition is that water is only 30%. What does it mean? 30% of 40 will be how much? 10% will be 4, 30% will be 12. So water is 12. If water is 12, how much will be this? This will be 28. First of all, okay, yes, my dear, it is 28. Now, if you have calculated this one, okay, 20 is water. Now, we are going to make how many liters of water is required to increase the percentage of water to 80. Check it. What does 80% mean? 80% means, sir, 80 is nothing, 80 upon 100. We are making something that is out of 100 total mixture, there should be 80 liter of, out of 100 liter, there should be 80 liter of water. So this is possible only how much we have. So we have only 40 liter total. If I add with X, okay, I have to add only with water. Now I'm not going to change this quantity. So it is 12 plus X. Adding X liters of water. I mean X is nothing but the liter of water. Na? Water adding to it. Okay, so if I add something to water, look at total will be always increase. Obviously, total quantity will be always increase. That ratio I have to make it 80%. Obviously, with respect to total will be 100. Give me the value. Yes, my dear. Okay. Okay. So what could be the possible value, my dear? It is nothing but 4 upon 5. Simply just multiply. It is 60 plus 5x. That is nothing. It is 160 plus 4x. Okay. Now, if you take this to this side, this to that side, it is nothing but 5x minus 4x. You don't have to do that much calculation. That is 100. So x is nothing but 100. I am just doing many steps in order to make you clarity that how to tackle. Yes, 20%, 80%, 1 to 1. Yes, my dear. That way also. Great. Great, my dear. Yeah, Manjeet, okay. Madhukar, okay, my dear. Simple. 20% ले लेते हैं तो we get the value of 80%. Yes, my dear. That to water to be added. Yes, this is the option number C will be the correct option for this. Good. Great try. Go for this one, my dear. Go for this one. Don't make mistake. Good. It looks very simple and it should be simple, my dear. Great. Give me the answer fast. Very. Manjeet Kumar, 1:1. Divakar, 1:1. Ashwini, C. Okay, 1:1. Yavneet, okay, C. Okay, my dear. Now, how to do this? I mean, tell you. It is simply given that why I show you this numerical. There is one concept that I want to tell you. The backing powder is at the cost of this, and there is one more. We have two types of baking powder. Okay, we have two varieties of baking. One at the cost of 80 rupees, one at the cost of 120 rupees. They are being mixed at like they be mixed to make a ratio like 100 rupees. I mean Okay, now we are going to make them a mixture of 100 rupees per kg baking powder, but in what ratio we have to mix up? One thing, if it is cost price, this should be also cost price. If it is selling price, this should be always selling price. There is one confusion that mostly we did question as a wrong. Sometimes this data will be given in cost price, this will be given in selling price, profit ratio will be given. Sometimes this will be in selling price, this will be in cost price, profit or loss will be given. So don't make mistake. Now here it was simple that 80 and 120 solution we had, it become 100. So make like that, to 100 to that will be 20. Okay, 100 minus 80, it will be 20. So 20 20, it is 1:1. It was quite simple, my dear. So 1:1, option number C. Go for the next one. Okay, my dear. Madhukar, very good morning. Good evening. What I say? Very great. Yes, my dear. Good. Okay, sir, please solve my doubts regarding simple interest question. Okay, my dear. So I will suggest you join the session for Sunday. We have like the session there for 2 hours, and if you have a question, you can ask, my dear. That time I will tell you. No problem. This is our banking foundation part. We have not started our session regarding interest. Okay. That time you can also join and you can ask multiple questions. No problem, my dear. So you got the answer as 3743. Okay, I mean that should be okay. 3743. Or Suresh sir, it is 34. Suresh Kumar, 34 nearby. Okay. Okay, everyone is interested in option A. So let's see. I told you one thing at the beginning of this session. There is a one basic formula, alligation formula. Use that whenever ratio value is given and conditions are given, we are going to find the another value and all that. Okay, what actually it is? The cost of sugar of type A. Okay, if I type A, it is given, and the type B is also given. Okay, this the cost price is given. If both type A and B are mixed in a ratio like this, they are making like mixed ratio 5:3, then the price per kg of mixed variety approximately. I mean they are mixed like they form C, but in the ratio of 5:3, I have to calculate what is the cost for this. If cost for this is how much? 36.5. If cost is 39 rupees per kg. So yes, my dear, how to solve? Go for it. Now you can see the question. Sir, we know that formula. What was the formula? Formula is nothing but 39. Okay, you can do this by 36 minus, if I assume this is x, sir, 36.5. Okay, minus, sorry, oh my god, tell me the value here. Okay, now I got here. Okay, so what could be this? It would be C minus this. So C minus 36.5 upon 39 minus, you can take C as an X or anything, 39 minus X. That ratio is given as how much? How much is given the ratio? This minus this to 39 minus is given as how much? 5 upon 3. Okay, 39. Yes, my dear. So that should be, yeah. Okay. So then you got the value for X. How much the value of X is? What is the value of X, my dear? Tell me the value of X. How much value you got for X? Any multiplication term, any term, tell me the value for X. You got 37.43. Just we are going to calculate the value of X. Cost price of C is X. This is nothing but mixture. Cost price for this was given, the ratio itself is given. Just make an equation and go for it. Simple. There is nothing more than that. There was something that we are making this and this. There is one alligation formula. Just use that and go for it. Okay, Riya Singh sir, it is 37.4. Manjeet, okay my dear. Okay. Go for the next one. Between 36 and 39. Okay, my dear, you can check the calculation again. Minute calculation, that's all. Yes, my dear, it is minute calculation. Please. Yes, Riya. Hey, mat B. Okay. I just at the beginning of the session, whenever the data is given regarding cost price, selling price, make it likewise that. Okay. If it is given in cost price, take the data only in cost price. If it is in selling price, make it in selling price. Okay, now seeing the question, what question actually is, it is 56 minus 5. That too is mixed with 52.5. These are cost price. If I assume this is X and their ratio is given as this much, This is the selling price. Then we, on the basis of that, if we calculate the cost price of X, definitely selling price is also given. First, this selling price is given. Don't take selling price. So it is selling price. It is cost price, cost price, cost price, cost price. This is selling price. If I know the cost price of X, selling price is given, we can calculate the profit percentage. Okay. Now, if I assume that is X, now you can say how much it will be. So you just write, oh, just, okay. I take it opposite. Okay. So it should not be like this. The bigger term should come here. This is a rule for what we called, that is, we are mixing 52.5 solution rice with 56.5, that we mix with X. So okay, now that will be, sir, it will be 56.5 minus X divided by X minus this 52.5. Okay, so that ratio is how much? It is 2:5. We just take that wise, it is nothing but 5/2. Okay, now you got this value. What could be the possible value for X? Give me the value of X, my dear. Okay, calculate the value of X. It is 5/2. Multiply this side and this side. Give me the value of X. Okay, my dear. Madhukar, Manjeet, Kumar, give me the value of X, my dear. Everyone is giving option 1.6D or 1.4 C. Okay, what is the value of X, my dear, here? Calculate the value of X. You have done here, that is multiplying this to 2, multiplying this by 4, rearranging this equation. Sir, you got the value of X, how much? It says, sir, 53.6. This is nothing but the cost price. Okay, Manjeet, sir, it is 53.6. If the cost price is how much? 53.6. Selling price is how much? Selling price is given 54.5. There should be profit. Why? The selling price is greater, 53.6. How much is it is greater? So 53.6 is a cost price. It is 9. Is this profit of 0.9? 0.9 profit? Okay. So now you can calculate the value, my dear. 0.9 with respect to 0.9 is the the profit with respect to 53.6 multiplied with 100. Okay, calculate the value. Yes, that will be like Manji 0.3 upon 53.6 multiplied with 100. You will get the value exactly regarding this option D. Okay, today I will stop here. Their time goes. So tomorrow I will meet tomorrow. If not, maybe not possible tomorrow. In next session, what we do, there will be one step up. We will go for mixture and alligation problem with one step up. All basic to moderate to tough level, super tough level, all will be covered. Okay, so I am just raising the. See you in the next session. Okay, do one thing, like this session and share also with your friends. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Take care. Welcome.